J Drone here. What's going on, guys? This is my first crystal picking adventure. So I'm near home. I'm not far from home, and we're gonna see if we can't find some crystals. Dig YouTube channel kind of got me interested in it. He's also local to the area, and as you can see, I am near a coal operation. We're not gonna venture too far in there because it does sound like there's machinery working, but this is all stone. I would venture to say we should be able to find some. So as I find stuff, I'll show you what I find. All right, so just around the base of this tree, this I would assume is some type of crystal. It's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for super clear ones. Bam, there, look. That's clear. I would like to find much larger ones than this. But hey, this is my first time. I'm happy with bam, that, but we're gonna continue on going. And here's another one where, let's see, right here, where's my finger? Amzo, check this out. There's one above it. Look at this. Sweet. There's one right by my thumbnail. But this one, the clarity on this is pretty clear. There's a bunch of them over here. There's this one here. Sorry, I'm off camera here. I think I'm going to dig no, that's not one. I'm gonna dig around here a little bit. Sorry, I'm not on camera. And again, this one, maybe somebody would be interested in this one, but myself, I'm not quite interested. I want to find the clear ones. I'd love to find one with some pigmentation in it. Like here's another sliver. This one's not really clear. Bam, or no, that's coal. Is that coal? Yeah, that's coal. My wife's coming over, let's see. She got, hold on. Bam's on focus, we're focusing. She got a clear one. I got a bunch of clear ones. What you got in your other hand? Let's see it. Now you keep the ones you find. Hold on.
You tell me I keep ones I find, you just took one away from me.
Well, we're gonna give that one back to my wife here. It was that sliver at the top. And I will edit this video, guys. Just because I know a lot of stuff's going to be out of focus here and there. But dude, already, like as soon as I got to my spot here, and I haven't even really ventured where they've been mining. God, I mean, the clarity on that one, the one to the left is amazing. But let me go ahead and, I mean, I'd like to keep this rolling. I really would. I'd like to keep it rolling. That way you can see when here, check this one out. Look at the clarity on that. Now that one's, sorry. I keep forgetting to, that one's kind of like that chunker that we found over there, but it's clear, like we try to, and I'm zoomed in, let me zoom out. Like you can, I'm trying to focus on it, it's not focusing. Focus, hold on. Why ain't it focusing on that? Yeah, see, I don't want those.
It's all crystal.
I'm looking for clear ones. Clear or pigmented ones. Sorry, that one's not coming up. Maybe we'll get it in the house and show it to you. But it's definitely a chunk of this. Dude, this is all just around this tree here. I guess I should have brought my hat cam. That way I could have been hands-free. Here's a small one. Super small. But that, again, clarity on that is amazing. There we go, there's some focus action. I didn't bring a tiny bag to put these in. I got a big book bag on me. I guess I should have brought a tiny bag with me. There's another one right there. And again, the clarity is nice on these. My wife's over there, she said she found a bigger one. Do you have, you don't have 2 packs of cigarettes on you with 2 cellophans, do you? My wife says probably, so that'd be best bet. just kind of putting these in cellophanes and whatnot. So this area here, I don't got much to dig with, but I do have stuff to kind of poke the earth with. I think I'm going to sift this with what I brought and see if we can't pop anything up. So I'm going to go over to my wife. We're going to get our crystals, which is amazing, dude. I haven't walked 5 feet into my spot, and already I'm happy with what I found as far as clarity goes. I would like to find a long one with nice structure to it and a nice tip, but we got ATV running by, which is fine. With a nice tip on it, that would be awesome. But so far, dude, we're 5 minutes in, and that's what I got. We'll try to focus, which is awesome. So before I start turning what I told you I was going to turn, I seen this, which is pretty interesting. The holes, I would assume, would be oxygen bursting out of it, but clearly at one point this was melted. I don't know what it is. It's fairly light. I'm not keeping it, so if somebody collects this stuff and you know where I am, hey, it's out here for you. I'm really just going for the super clear stuff. So what I'm going to do, I have like a little barbecue thing here. We're just going to twist up the earth here. I don't know if this is going to allow me to find more because this stuff's going to be so dirty. But here, right here. See? We just twisted it up. Let's see. You can see the structure on it. And again, that's what I really want, is like a really nice structure. But you can see on the tip of that, that's nice. I'm gonna keep that. The clarity there, yeah, that's awesome. The side here, you can see one that grew in. That's what I'm going for. I really want like a nice structured one, and that was because I dug there. I would not have seen that if I didn't dig. And again, we're not going mining. I have a little barbecue thing just to twist the earth. We'll do this a couple more times, and then we'll get on with getting on, I guess. I don't know. Try to keep this in focus. I'm really not paying attention to my camera when I'm doing this, so if I get out of focus, you have to forgive me. And some of these darker rocks, maybe clean them off and maybe they'd be good. I don't know. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this. And maybe I'm a little bit overzealous looking for a large one like that. Dude, if that was a crystal, that would have been huge, but that was completely covered up. And maybe I'm just better off ground picking. Maybe digging for stuff isn't the way to go. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done this. There's a shard, I think, which I just lost it. No, that's coal. It's a sliver of coal. There's one. And again, I think I'm going to leave that one out there. The structure on it's not nice. The clarity is not that nice. But for somebody, maybe they'd take that home. I'm looking for clear. I'm looking for clear or a very nice structured crystal. I think I'm gonna venture. Oh, I lost my wife. No, she's over there. She's out there. She is finding bigger stuff out there, so maybe we'll venture out there. But seeing the success I've had just with this around this tree already, I figured maybe we'd just dig a little and maybe we could find some other stuff. Which, sorry. Yeah, I think this is, I mean, maybe this would be a good tactic, but I think with the success I've had already, there's one right there. I don't think I need to. And clarity on this one's pretty nice. You can see a nice flat structure on the side there. That's huge. There's a whitish colored one, which again, I'm really not interested in. There's one. Yeah, I don't think we're digging anymore because I'm finding there's a super clear one. I mean, this one's not the super clear one I was saying about. I don't know if I'm going to pick up that super clear one. Where to go? Ah, I lost it. There. Right. Are we maxed out? Yeah, I guess we're maxed out. Right there. It's just like a point. But I think we'll leave that. So I think we're going to put our little poker away. Although we found a small chunker. Found a small chunker just digging in there. Let's go ahead and just do a little loopy-doo around this tree here. There, bam, yes, look, we didn't even dig for that. Look at this, look at the point on that. That is beautiful, and the clarity is amazing. And again, I'm working with one hand here, really trying to focus in. I will show you everything, but look at that. Hopefully you guys can see that. Here, we're gonna stop the video. I'm gonna try to get in close on this. I'll set it on something and zoom in on it. So this is the one that I just picked up. I'm gonna try to rotate it. Look at that, look at the structure on it, dude. That is amazing. That's awesome. And that was just sitting out. I'm gonna leave it there and then continue looking if we can focus again. And so far, I got a little cellophane baggie full of pretty clear ones, somewhat nice points on them. And again, like I said, my wife is all the way over there. She's moving. I haven't moved from this one spot, man. And dude, this one was sitting there. That's awesome. That's probably the nicest one that I got, I think. Just gonna keep looping around this tree here. I'm gonna pick that up so I don't forget about it. This one, that's the one of the day so far. I think it might be beneficial just to move some of this around. Not really dig, but just to move it around, see if anything's hiding. Like, here's a small one. People might want clarity's okay on it, but for me, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll go ahead and venture out just a little bit more here. There's one. That's nice. Again, it might be difficult to see because I'm working with one hand here with the cell phone in my hand. But I think we are going to move away from here. Everything I found so far was just around this tree. And again, there's one right there. I think we picked that up and I showed that to you. Clarity's not that nice on it. Maybe some people like those. I'm not taking everything. I know exactly what I came out for, and I came out for clarity. I came out for clarity and structure. And with this being my first time, well, how do you know what you came out for? Well, simply, I've watched a bunch of videos. Look, I've watched a bunch of videos of this dig guy, and I'm intrigued. And then I did a little bit of research on, it's tough. Some of these aren't coming in. Let's go ahead and focus. There we go. Focus. Look at that. Nice structure on it. Clarity's not super clear, but I'm keeping that one. I watched some of his videos, man, and he has spots where he pulls out huge ones. I'd love to pull out a huge one, but I'm really not digging, and he's generally done that digging. Or he's found clusters on the bottom of rocks. Just trolling around here, man. It's like a hunting horde. This, I would assume, is glass. I don't know. I'd assume that's a piece of glass. Although, who knows? That might be, I don't know. I'm trying to set it down here, focus. I don't know if that's glass, or I would assume that's glass. Yeah, there's round in that. It's probably the bottom of a bottle. That would have been cool if that was a crystal. And some people might collect colored glass. I don't know, man. Again, first time I'm doing this, and pretty successful. Pretty successful first run here. There's another one. No, that's not one. That resembled one with the coloring. Might not be the most interesting video, but to some people, maybe I'm gonna give you the crystal fever like I got from watching this dude's channel. And this is a safe activity. You see my wife, she's all the way out there. Very safe activity. There's nobody out here. Don't gotta worry about what's going on in the world out here. You could kind of just be beside yourself. I'm trying to, I'd like to see, even, I don't know, maybe we'll go over there against that rock slide and see if we can find something over there. Alright, so what is over there? We're over here by this little rock landslide. I think I'm just gonna set my book bag down. And just to recap, everything in this cellophane was found around that tree, and my goodness, that top one is beautiful. I I don't know. Here we go. Here no. See, these ones are deceiving, man. The coloring on these almost makes them look transparent, but they're not. I don't know if this is the best spot to look. I know I've seen videos, the Dig Dig guy, and I've watched a couple. It's triple dig, Dig Dig times 3, or Dig times 3, where they've actually dug into this stuff, or maybe they've seen a point sticking out of it, and then they found them. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Maybe I'm just gonna walk around, and maybe this isn't the best. Like there's quartz crystal there, or no, not at all. Not sure if this is the best method. I've had great success just looking around on the ground by that tree. Just climbing up here and seeing if I could see anything sticking out. I really don't. And I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's some stuff just on the side here, and maybe where it's less eroded, maybe over here would be a better chance. I don't know. And if not, well, I guess we're back to just ground hounding. Try to find good footing here. There might be a piece up here. All uneven footing. Like that's definitely quartz. Clarity's not great on it. So there's definitely stuff over here. And if I was digging, clarity's not bad on it, it's just not great. If I was digging, I think maybe we'd find something. But I don't know. I don't know that that's what I want to do now, is dig. Although that's probably going to be your best way of finding stuff. I did see something up here and I lost it because I got sidetracked. There's another piece of quartz. Again, clarity's not great on it. Try not to roll my ankle walking on this. Ooh, like that. I think we'll go up there and look in there, and then just hit the ground again, because this isn't being as successful. Shoot, trying to walk up this is a little bit difficult, as it was over there. We're just gonna look in here. I'm not scoring hardly anything over here. I've seen a couple pieces of quartz. But nothing really clear. I'm really trying to dig my boots into here. I like to get like right up in there. And maybe they are here. Maybe because it's all dirty, I'm not seeing them. Here's a small one. I don't know if you can see in there. Small one in there. Maybe I'll move some stuff around here. There's another small one. So there's probably larger ones in here. Let's go over here. Gotta be careful though, it's getting about time the snakes are gonna start to be waking up and come back to life. I think it's a little bit too cold for them today, but alright, I think we're going back to the ground. I think I've seen a lot of this dude's videos and he's found a lot of nice stuff just on the ground. My wife's found a decent decent amount of stuff on the ground, and so have I, just around that one tree. Right, I'm gonna shut this off, and hopefully I can find a little honey hoard like we did last time, or if I find stuff walking, I'll show you. Right here, what's this? Nope, It's just white. Just scan around in here. Nothing really clear over there. No, again, very deceiving rocks, man. They kind of look transparent. All right, we're gonna continue. Maybe I'll actually go over there to those piles that they've dug up and pushed around. I don't see my wife. No clue where my wife went. I'm sure she's fine out here. I don't know where she went though. So my wife has done this before. She's over here actually cracking rocks open. And you can see little crystal clusters in them. There's a nice clear one there. Did you see that?
That probably came off one of the ones I cracked.
But she already had me beat to the idea to come over here. So we're just gonna look over here, hopefully find some more stuff. Again, that tree was a honey hoard. Hopefully we could find more stuff. We're out of focus, I apologize. So coming over here hasn't resulted in finding anything. I even, over by those boulders, I climbed over the side and moved some boulders. So I found small quartz crystals, but nothing that I'm really looking for. Like this is a darker piece of quartz, like a milkier piece, I guess you'd say. That's actually the first thing that I've seen over here resembling any type of crystal. This just really looks like a bunch of shale and whatever these stones are. So I don't know. Again, I don't know the best method of going about this. You can see there's like a vein of quartz ran in there. I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking. I would like to find a lot more. That tree, maybe we'll go back over by that tree. That tree seemed to be the spot. Let's come over here. Again, you can see a layered piece of rock here. Looks like two different minerals. Not really seeing any clear crystal over here. It might be the contents of this area. Like here's a nice piece. It's not clear though. Like it's still a nice piece. It's just not clear, and I'm not taking it because the clarity's not great on it. Alright, I'm going to move to a different spot, guys, and hopefully we can find more. I'd like to find more. Like, there's a piece down here. Alright, but again, the clarity is just not there. It's not what I'm looking for. As you can see, that was on the inside of a darker rock. So they're hiding. Definitely hiding. Maybe we'll check out in this stuff here and get away from that pile. I'll catch back up with you if I find something. So we were over there. My wife is over there. That was the tree that we had the success. So maybe I'm thinking mineral deposits in this area are strong for crystals. I don't know. So we're checking over here. That's definitely a crystal. Again, clarity is not good on it, so I'm not keeping that one. Down here, there we go. So yeah, that it has to be. I mean, that's a small one. I don't know that I'm going to keep that, but the clarity on it's pretty. I think I am going to keep that. The structure on it's pretty nice too. That's super small, so I'm thinking it has to do with area because again, over there I couldn't find anything, and although these are extremely small, this one I don't think I'm going to keep. Structure on it's not great at all. I'm finding them more over here. Bam, found a bullet shell. Bullet casing. So we'll just hunt around here on camera a little bit. I don't know. Again, I don't know how interesting people are going to find this video. Here's one. Too bad that wasn't super clear. Structure on it's not bad. I don't know how interesting you are going to find this. It's spending time with my wife, kind of. I mean, we're not right next to one another, but we're doing an activity together. And it's also getting out of the house safely. See, this is what I used to find when I was little. You'd find the round ones, which that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more hexagonal. I don't know. Gonna trump around this way. Again, maybe we'll just go back to that tree. I did find this one. This is a nice one. There's a little bit of clarity on it. Over here. Here's one. Not clear. That's kind of nice though. I'm not keeping that though. I want clear. I want like really, really clear. And here's another one. So yeah, it definitely has to. It probably do with site, like where you are and where they're most abundant. I assume. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna keep that. It's not super clear. But over there is where we found the best of them. So I'm gonna go over there. I think I'm gonna wait till I find a couple to show you what I found. Let's just walk this line here a little bit, see if there's anything over here that we can see. Again, really cloudy ones I'm finding over here. Not super clear. And I don't know. I would assume it's two different minerals that makes it cloudy, or maybe heat or combustion or whatever makes crystals. I don't know. This is all coal over here, which we will look around because they could stick out like a sore thumb if there was a crystal over here. Sure might not be. Coal's pretty neat to look at. Super shiny. There is rainbow coal too, which I've seen before. I didn't think much of it because I've seen it a bunch of times, but I guess it's something people generally don't see, and I haven't seen any since I've been out here. So maybe it was a rare occasion when I was a child that I was actually seeing it. And just kind of, maybe we should be checking in here too. The ground is slightly eroded. Maybe that's the point. If it was, that's what it was. It was a small point. See, I'm ready to dig, but I don't know how effective it is. Like I said, we've done pretty good without digging in certain areas. This little cluster, maybe. I don't know if you can hear the banging. My wife's over there breaking rocks apart, looking inside of them. Clarity's not great on it. So again, I don't know what you guys are looking for. Don't know what other people look for. I'm looking for crystal clear, but there's lots of non-crystal clear stuff out here. They're small, they're not massive or anything. A little gander over here, and again, maybe we're going away from where they are, but I keep finding chunks of them, chunks of not super clear quartz crystal. So you'd think the clear stuff would be around here as well. Kind of venturing away from my tree that I said I was going to go over to. There you can probably see, that's probably a line of quartz, maybe limestone. I don't know. Again, I'm not a huge rock guy, but I've seen this dude's videos. I found it intriguing. He was very close to where I live. Hey, I got lots of time on my hands. Why don't I do it? Like, why don't I go out and see what I can find? There's a cloudy piece with a strip of orange in it. Alright, I'm done, guys. I'm gonna stop until we find a bunch of stuff, then I'm gonna show you what I find. So again, my wife has done this before. She's finding chunks of rock like this, which may not look anything to me, which it doesn't, but on further inspection, you can see nice structured crystals with points in them like that one there, and there's one next to it. So we're gonna take this home and maybe clean it up and maybe try to pop the crystals out of the rock somehow. But all right, I'm going back to that tree around that area to see if I can find more super clear ones that I've been looking for. But this is definitely a nice find because again, you can see the definition of that one crystal really, really well. All right, so you can see I've done a little bit of digging around here. Again, the digging is really not resulting in much, probably because if there are crystals, they're dirty and I can't see them. But just around this tree again, look what we found. And we did find a piece of that rainbow coal that I was telling you about. That's the only piece that I found out here. And like I said, when I was a kid, I used to see it all the time and thought nothing of it. But maybe it is rare. I don't know what causes it to do that. And then I found a huge chunk here with tiny little crystal formations all over it, which we might take that and clean that up. But I'm happy. We're gonna go to a different spot. Wife's cold. Go in the car, warm up a little bit, and see if we can't find some more. All right, we're at location number 2, and again, dig, dig, dig. This is actually where I've seen him walk around. Don't mean to be intruding on his area, but it's local. It was really close to where I was, and just immediately, like looking here, you can see lots of white. So there might be high crystal content here. Here's one. Let's see. Like this one is inside of a rock. They're on the side of a rock. You can see that. But we're gonna do some looking around. We're gonna walk around, see if we can't score some ground finds like we did last time. Again, a lot of this stuff is not clear at all, but we're starting to see like rose colored, which is completely different from where we were. And I will be keeping each area separate. That way I can show you what I found where. I'm not seeing anything clear over here. And again, that's what I'm going for. So we're just gonna walk out here. This is an active zone, but I don't think it's active today. You can see all their vehicles kind of like parked over there. So we should be all right to walk out here. Probably in this type of stuff, we're gonna find stuff where they've like really tilled the earth. Bam, so that might be clear, almost clear. That was almost clear. That was almost a really nice one for me anyway. Camera's having a hard time focusing on these rocks. So we're gonna look around here, see if we can't find something really clear. And again, I don't know, maybe I won't. Maybe most of the stuff over here will be cloudy. You can see this sticking out here. Nice chunk of quartz. And not clear. There we go. This chunk over here. So there's nice non-clear quartz over here. I'd like to find stuff like I was finding over the other spot. And again, that's the stuff we used to find as kids, these round, milky type colored ones. Spiders are out. There, I don't know if that's glass. It might be, that's definitely glass. So you can see a roundish imprint on it. I would assume that's glass. That's way too, yeah, there's even markings. There's a manufacturer's marking there. I was gonna say, wow, that's a nice piece. Nothing super clear yet though. And again, I went back to that tree and I showed you what I found. That spot over there is just heavy with them. There's probably another piece of that glass. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna walk around here. Hopefully I can find some stuff. I'd like to find some stuff in this area. And then I don't know, we might go to one other area. Kind of like to find something on camera for you guys before I decide to go on my hunt. That's getting more closer to what I'd like to see. So maybe I'll check around in here. Same thing with this. We're almost seeing clear, and then I think we got glass again. Yeah, glass, which is really throwing me off because I'm thinking, wow, look at that piece. But all right, guys, I'll catch up with you when I find some stuff. Show you what I find. So far, that is the cleanest piece that I found out here. I just found this though, and this is pretty neat. I don't know if I'm gonna take it. You can see There's crystals forming on it. It's like a reddish orange color. This area must be like high iron content. That's pretty neat. I'm sure somebody that collects would probably like that. I think I'm going to take a picture of it. I think I'm going to leave it though. We're going to continue looking. There has to be some good stuff out here, I would think. So there, I moved 2 inches and found my first ideal one. And again, look at the point on this. Like, you would think these are manufactured, but from what I read, it's kind of like a DNA, a structure that they form into. That's why they form these points, why they form like a hexagonal structure. That's awesome. So that gives me hope out here. That gives me hope that there's more of these out here. So we're really going to scavenge around this area. I'm not seeing anything right now, just looking around, but that's huge. That's what I'm out here for. All right, so I figure with finding the largest one, see that big one? Dude, that's huge. I would show you what I got. So I'm not finding a lot of clear. I mean, we found some clear. That large one is pretty much clear, but we're finding clear with like red. Like even that one, let's see, right above this big one. It doesn't look clear. It is clear, and it has a nice red tinge to it. So I'm finding a lot of good stuff out here, which is awesome. I'm going to keep looking. I'd love to find more big ones like that chunker right there. I mean, look at the structure on it. 90-degree angles on it. Probably not 90-degree angles, but maybe close to 90-degree angles on it. Really nice piece there. Have a look at the bottom of this rock. Talk about crystal loaded, man. I don't even know what I want to do with this. Dude, I'd love to have this long piece right here. It has a really nice structure on it. I don't know if it'll pop off or what, but this thing, I mean, I'll move it so you can see it shine and whatnot. This thing is loaded with crystals, tons of crystals. It's a big rock. It's heavy. It's heavy. It definitely has some weight to it. Unsure what I'm going to do there, but I'm finding some clear, but a lot of it has this color in it, which we can see there, which I am picking those up just because the clarity on them is nice, and the coloring, I like the coloring on them. So we're almost done here. Wife has kind of gave up on me. She's sitting in the car, and she's getting hungry, so we will be out of here soon. I'd love to see if I could pluck that one off of here. That's so nice. I did pull one out of there, so maybe that'll come off the same way. I don't know how fixed these are to this rock. All right, so this is my find, guys. We'll get closer to it, but everything over here, minus the big one, was from basically around that tree at the first site. Everything over here was from the second site, and obviously we haven't cleaned this up yet. We will clean that up, so stay tuned for that. But look, I'm very happy with what I found. Extremely happy with what I found. These ones are a little bit cloudy and a little bit chunkier, and this was that, I don't know if you can see the rainbow type look in the coal there. A little bit difficult to see. I have poor lighting in here. There, you can definitely see that rainbow on it. Try to get closer. I kept that piece of coal. These are little chunks. These one actually have your structure to them slightly, some more so than others. So that one was my find of the first spot, and then the second spot we found this big boy, and again you can see the structure on it. It's amazing how these things grow. And then we got a pretty clear ones here, and then we have our ones that are like peach reddish discolored, and then small chunks and small chunks there. None of this stuff has been cleaned off. I haven't cleaned any of it off. We are going to clean that off. I might clean all this stuff off too, just to get more clarity out of them, but we'll try to zoom in here. Super happy with what I got. Again, these are a little bit more cloudy. You can see they have dirt on them. They're not as clear, but they might clear up once we get them cleaned up. There's that big one. Look at this. Look at the structure on this. Nice point to it. Really nice. Then even this one has nice structure to it, nice point on it. And again, these aren't as clear as the top ones. I think once they get cleaned off a bit, they're going to be. Even that one, you can see the tip of that one has a nice tip and decent structure on it. Then we have some of these over here. Even this one, decent structure on that. But let's go ahead and get this big boy. cleaned off, because again, it just looks like a mound of nothing, but I promise you there are so many points on this. All right, so this is the before. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it in there, I'm gonna brush it off a little bit, and we'll show you the after. So this is it now, and again, it's not completely cleaned off. I did 2 rinses and 2 brushes. So I don't know, what do you guys do with stuff like this? Do you try to pluck the crystals off? Do you leave it as it is? Even the underside. The underside, there's tons of crystals on it, man. I mean, look at it. It's just nice formation on them too. I mean, the points and everything that are on these, and you got that large one just sticking out there. You got one on the side there. Are there more crystals inside this? I don't know, man. I don't know. But all right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button later.